God's always trying to prove something to somebody. Because you know you got so many doubters. Can this really be? Does he really exist? Yes, he does. And the only way he can prove it is he go against the laws that govern physics, gravity. He goes against all the laws that govern us and limit us. He go against them. Where was this woman going to get food from? God said, go over there. I have ordered and commanded a woman to sustain you. She's a widow woman. Husband dead. She left with a child. She just barely making it. Got down to her last herself. And she's going to sustain you. How in the world is she going to do that? Ain't going to be no rain, so no crops are going to grow. She can plant some peas, but peas not going to grow. She can plant some okra, but the okra's not going to grow. Put some tomato plants out there, they won't grow because there's no rain. She can put some corn out in the field. The corn won't grow because there's no rain in the field. And all she got is just a little bit. He told her, bring me some water. Bring me just a little water in the vessel. She said, okay. She was glad to do that. I got a little water for the man of God. I'm going to get it. He said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Fix me a little cake.
That's what he said. Fix me a cake.
Before you go in there. See, you said you were going to fix you and your son a little bit. So before you fix yourself anything, fix me one first. Fix me one first. Amen. Amen. Remember God first. Remember God's servant first. Remember me first. Hallelujah to Jesus. See, I got a word in my mouth. God sent me over here. I didn't just happen over here. God sent me over here. Hallelujah to Jesus. So if God sent me over here, there's a blessing for you. Hallelujah. There is deliverance for you. There is healing for you. There's the glory of God coming upon your house. How God sent me here. Hallelujah to Jesus. You know, God ain't sending everybody. A lot of folk going and ain't sent. But thank God for those that are sent. Hallelujah to Jesus. They come with glad tidings. They come with a word of deliverance. They come with a word of life. They come with power to chase the devil off. Somebody say yes. Yes. Woo! When you get there, hallelujah. And this man of God got there and told this woman, say, I want you to fix me one first. You know, I thank God for folk that got faith. Enough in the face of things that just don't seem right to say, I heard God speak to me. And I'm going to obey what God said. Hallelujah, Jesus. She didn't change no word with the men of God. She went on in there and got that little cake together and brought it back. And here come a word because of her obedience. Hallelujah. If you can just get a word from God, if you can just get a word from God, because he said his word shall not return unto him void. And look at the parallel that he made, the metaphor that he made about his word not coming. He said the rain comes and the dew comes, and it don't come back until it don't come back to heaven. It waters the earth. He said the snow falls. It don't go back to heaven. It don't come back to where it came from. It does the purpose in which it was sent. The water came down that it might crop. The crops might be nourished and bring forth. Amen. And the same with the word of God. It's sent forth to bring forth the pleasures of God and the assignments of God. So since his word goes out of the mouth of the men of God, it will not return. Somebody say no. Just like the rain don't return, just like the snow don't return, the word of God shall not return unto him void, but it shall accomplish even unto the purpose in which it was sent. The rain come down for a purpose. The snow come down for a purpose. And so is the word of God that comes out of the mouth of the men of God. It comes out for a purpose. Hallelujah to him. I want you all to know, those of you all that stood around this altar, I don't want you to doubt the word of God. Because God said, if you can just get to the altar, if you can just get to the altar, there's a new life waiting for you. There's a change waiting for you. There's deliverance waiting for you. There's freedom waiting for you. Hallelujah! There's a transformation waiting for you. There's joy waiting for you at the altar. And I saw you coming one by one, and you stood here. Hallelujah! And out of the mouth of the men of God, you began to rebuke demons and devils and cast them out. And they are rebuked. They have got to go back to hell from which it comes. Hallelujah to Jesus. Oh yeah, one of them tried to be stubborn. Went over there and jumped on this baby's arm. I told that devil standing right was coming up in the church, they would take the children out when demons were in them. When they were casting out demons and speaking to demons, they would tell the children, y'all got to go because you don't need to be in here because demons run, they flee, and they try to find somewhere to hide. Amen. But I wasn't worried about it because I'm in full control. Every demon and devil is not subject to the voice of God. Hallelujah, Jesus. Oh, glory. Woo, thank you. Let's read just a little bit more. What else stop, baby? Let's go to 11. As she was going to fetch it, the water, he called to her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, as the Lord